sixth. He is borderline in the gravel. He's stuck. He cannot get out. NASCAR's going to have to throw the caution here.
This has been such a crazy day for playoff drivers.
And this is day over for Chastain and SVG. They try to run one extra lap. Will they get to pit road before the yellow? It's a drag race. The 1 and the 16, they will not make it. Pit road is close. That's because of that position. I think if they're up to 5, they're a lot more respectful, but they just know they have to get going.
Oh, Hamlin crashed.
Turn number 2, Jimmy Hamlin.
And it's a caution. Well, he hit with the front and the back.
Brutal for Denny Hamlin, even pre-playoffs, with the penalty for the mix-up with the engine, where it was unsealed when it shouldn't have been. Massive loss of points. Crashed at Daytona. Crashed in the big
3
race.
wide playoff drivers
Recovered
there.
at Darlington, and here
Ooh.
just gets put into the wall.
Yeah, 3 wide. I mean, basically, he uses the runoff, but the same 5 and 6 that we were showing you were side by side. Brad basically is like, look, man, if you're going to go to that runoff, you're just not going to squeeze me and have me lift. You see all that dirty rubber? I think the 11 knows he has to get in line. 3 cars just don't fit on the entry to the S's, Jeff.
That was all Hamlin's fault. There's nothing Keselowski could have done other than brake and.
I can't be 3 wide on the outside. Instead, he piles it in there, in the worst position he could possibly be in contact. And this is how the playoffs have been for them. Did not approach Atlanta effectively. Had trouble here early. Qualified not great. And then, in my opinion, just an overreaction and a desperation move by Denny. A team that you don't normally so calculate. Everything they do is calculated. I don't know, the playoffs just have not seemed like the 11th signature.
3 playoff drivers going 3 side by side into the S's for outside.
Didn't work.
But up a couple of shots right here, like, hey man, another one here. Might have another one here. Dylan is making go.
Oh, Chris Bell.
Onions?
Something wrong with the 20. He was so
I
sad.
think it's on the
Bell trying to come to pit road. The 3 to his right side. The 3's not going to lift and let him across. The 20 gets spun out, gets to pit road.
Joey Logano, Chris Buescher. The man who leads the playoff standings up against the driver who narrowly missed out.
Watching Christopher Buescher open up the inside lane. He's going to dive to the inside of the 22 of Logano, and Buescher will take the lead. Logano's just got to let him go. He can't challenge that move right there at the beginning of the S's. And once Buescher's grabbed the lead,
Is continuing to gap Logano through the bus stop as the rest of the cars.
Oh, that's a caution.
Gralla spun around at the exit of turn number 7. He is off the racing line. We'll have to see if this is going to bring out a caution
No
or not.
way.
He's able to get going, but heavy damage to the rear end of that 15 car. Heavy damage. Man, he had to make some real significant contact.
Heavy rear end damage. Yeah, he destroyed us. That's it.
So he destroyed us. Somebody must have gotten the back of Gralla and sent him off into that final corner. Let's take a look. Oh, looks like Daniel Hemrick. Yeah.
watching what SVG can do on those aging tires and whatnot.
Uh-oh.
Trouble on the racetrack.
Yep, caution. Yep. Don't matter if he starts back up, it's caution. He's got too long before it's going to come off.
With nobody really around him, Zanesberg, or rather Kyle Busch, will go
You know what?
around his inside. But
It might come off, or it might not come off.
Carousel, just going to be a matter of that
It might be good. Oh, it's shredding on the track.
On pit road, kind of gambling that this tire will come off and end up in a spot where the caution has to be waved. He's coming down the backstretch in front of Jeff.
You gotta throw it. There's too much debris.
So far, staying on. So far, it's staying on. Lots of debris coming off of it.
If that comes off, it's caution.
Leader coming right behind him. Rubber on the racetrack. Here comes Chris Buescher. Here comes SVG. The main tire is still on the car, though.
Caution.
Right, there's the caution. Oh, and what a break for the two cars that were on.
Yeah, I knew that was too much debris.
Jumped to pit road, assuming there would be a yellow. They get a yellow because of that tire debris. Let's see exactly what happens. It's coming down the back straightaway. Oh, the flat tire before the bus stop. Nothing the driver could do. Actually did a nice job keeping the car under control, keeping it straight. And let's get ready to go. How's it going to work out? Who's going to behave themselves? Who's not? Who's got the speed? Who's got the better tires?
action at the Glen. Let's go. Chris Buescher with an excellent placement of his car.
Oh,
that inside line back
I thought.
to SVG.
Oh, they're 5 wide almost.
SVG had an open lane, but he wasn't close enough to capitalize.
4 wide,
Instead,
3
Chris
S's is
Buescher
not
will
great.
punch his way through to the
3
lead.
wide isn't even
Approach
great.
the
They're
bar
4
now,
wide
second.
still. Logano.
SVG is third. They're going to stack them up double wide for fourth. A couple of white and blue cars there at the top of your screen. Chastain and Briscoe.
Oh, big wreck. They're over.
William Byron gets
Almost
down.
upside down. Wow.
Everybody else will find their way through.
My goodness.
William Byron.
Jeez, oh,
In the air
Pete.
with Keselowski pinned underneath.
Oh my goodness. If Keselowski starts driving and flips the 24, that would be funny. Okay. They're good. That would have been hilarious if he flipped him over trying to back out of there.
We posed the question right at the beginning of the day.
That would have been
Would
funny.
this be a wild
Oh,
card
I
race
think
that
that
had
would have
impact
been
on the overall
hilarious
playoff
if that
picture?
happened.
The answer is
Honestly.
a resounding yes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Good to see both cars drive away. It was a scary situation where that right front tire of the 24 ended up kind of up there near the door top. Window net still intact. You see now the damage kind of behind the window net on the quarter panel for the 6. Let's take a look at what happened. Here it is, the orange and blue car side by side with Logano. Oh, Logano kind of gets into the 6 or vice versa, but either
Oh.
way.
Oh
man,
my
ahead for the
goodness.
24.
Jeez, oh
It was
Pete.
super tight.
That was a big
There's such
hit.
a funnel through there. It is
Wow.
way tighter than it appears on television. And there was nothing between it. Here's the view
I
from
don't know
Tyler
how that
Reddick.
could
Look
have
up ahead.
happened. Whoa. Boy, oh boy.
Very, very fortunate for the 24.
Oh.
The double height of the Armco there, the extra
Jeez,
third
oh,
layer, not just
Pete.
the normal 2-height Armco,
Oh my
but a triple
goodness.
height Armco. You see all the way at the top of it. That gets very, very scary if he gets above that Armco into the catch fence. Fortunately, not the case. It's so hard to tell. We see the beating and banging. I don't know who's in the appropriate lane. It's so, you said, narrow.
Oh,
S's.
he's all 4 off the
It's
ground.
just a funnel, right? It's just a tunnel up there. And by the
Unbelievable.
way, that section is blind. When you come up there and coming around to
Unbelievable.
the
What
right,
a
William had
hit.
just gone
That
to the left
was
of Logano.
big.
Logano kind of got hung up a little bit on Brad
Dang.
Keselowski.
And this might be overtime. I don't know. I think they might get it going with 4 or 3 to go.
Van Gisbergen gave Buescher a little bit of a bump, and it's hurt him because they open up that gap. He's going to have to go deep on the brakes. He's got Chastain on his outside. Mike Bagley, they're coming to you.
Chris Buescher breaks away with the lead again. Hosevar trying to hang on to second.
Oh, Larson.
Shane Van Gisbergen.
They're wrecking big
Here's
again.
SVG on the attack. He'll look to the outside for a moment.
That's not going to be a caution.
Treble winner back. Tyler Reddick's around. Kyle Busch is
Oh,
in
it is a caution.
Reddick in the 45.
Well, it's
And
overtime.
Busch in the 8. Trying to right their cars. Treble mid-pack on back.
That could have been a much bigger wreck than just 2 cars.
Going to overtime.
Yeah, I mean, the cars involved is probably 6, 7, maybe 8.
That was right.
That was
towards the back
funny.
of the pack.
They just all came together. It was Juan Pablo Montoya and Larson that kind of started that whole thing. Oh, not Juan Pablo. It was Gilliland.
Starts with the 38, trying to get over for turn 2. He
It was
contacts
Gilliland,
the
not Juan
9,
Pablo
who gets
Montoya.
somebody to his left right there.
Got Elliott.
Yeah, Elliott who gets Barry, and then they stack up. Truex, pretty hard damage into the wall. We'll see if the 19 has to come to the
So many
attention
more
of the
playoff
crew, and
guys.
Reddick
My
finally gets turned
goodness.
around on the nose of the 8.
Haley was behind Martin Truex. Here's another view. Tyler Reddick.
I think the only playoff driver that hasn't gotten in an accident so far in the playoffs, 2 races, mind you, is Joey Logano. I think he's the only one. I literally
So I think
think,
Gilliland
yeah,
might
if
go
you
on the
think about it,
grass
he is the
inside
only
and
one.
upsettled his car that sent him over into Chase Elliott, which caused that effect.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
you're
is.
going to see the 38 kind of
What about
come over and
Cindric?
get the 9, who gets Josh
I guess
Berry,
maybe
that's the
Cindric,
stack behind him.
Bowman,
I mean,
but
they're
still,
4
I mean,
wide, 5
Logano.
wide, trying to get across that short sheet, it just doesn't work.
That's just funny. I shouldn't have said that because watch this. This
overtime
overtime, Logano wrecks, and he's the one that goes over like Byron. That was crazy. He almost did go over though.
Overtime presented by Credit One Bank. Buescher on the left. Hocevar on the right. SVG on the inside.
12th race with overtime. That's cool. We had overtime in the Xfinity Series. We had a big wreck on the last lap. Only took him 2. Oh, Gisbergen! No way! What a voice crack, too.
Wheel to wheel for the lead, coming to the S's, and it's SVG. He'll power
No
past
way.
Busher and go to the lead. Busher now to
Busher
second.
right there.
Third now will be Carson
Can he
Hocevar.
put something on him? Can he do anything?
New leader in NASCAR overtime.
Top 4 breakaway.
First time we made it to here in a while.
Regathered and tried to come back.
To the end of the back, in the bus loop.
He gets into the bus stop well. The top 2 have started to squirt away from the field.
Still haven't
Now
even
Busher
spun at
sideways,
all.
hustling that 17
Looks
car
like it.
as he tries to track down Shane Van Gisbergen
That's great.
through the carousel.
Maybe
Top
we'll
2 breaking away
finish
on
it.
5.
It was a little bit of contact from SVG to the 17 that presented this opportunity for the lead. If Busher can catch him, he has a permission slip now to use the same tactic, but I don't think he can. I think
Right, I don't think he's going to catch him.
SVG shows his experience. 1 lap to go to figure it out. 7 corners at the Glen to try to stay clear of Chris Busher.
Oh, they're going to rack back there for third on back. For third on back.
And no matter what happens,
They're going to rack. Somebody's going to rack here.
the race will be
I thought Van
determined.
Gisbergen was sideways there.
Do you know what? If you go back to 2012, a former NASCAR driver by the name of Marcus Ambrose
Nah, it's not
to a
Busher.
spectacular
Busher
victory
can't.
being hounded by Brad Keselowski.
He can't.
Brad
There's no
Keselowski
way.
is one of the co-owners of the
Oh,
team
he's-
of the car
he's
doing
there.
the
I mean,
chasing. Chris Busher
he's-
is hounding down Shane Van Gisbergen.
He's getting closer.
To be mentored
He's
by
getting
Marcus
closer.
Ambrose. Marcus will be back
He's
in the
closer.
watching this.
He's there. Oh my goodness. Don't wreck him. This could be close. Van Gisbergen's he's got the pass now. Van Gisbergen's got that slip to do it on him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, he thought about it. And he's not going to win it now. Oh, he's close. He's close enough. Oh, he's going to wreck himself. Wreck Busher. No! Dang it. Busher. Wow. That was good. Oh, they're wrecking. It was Keselowski that wrecked, I believe. Looked like Keselowski. Actually, now that I think about it, they might not have wrecked. He might have just been making a move. It looked like he was sideways, but maybe not. Wow. that was good. A non-playoff driver again. I'm happy with that. Non-playoff drivers top 5. I'm happy with that as a Logano fan. I am happy.
The inside lane, SVG behind, down into turn 1. Slight contact from the 16 to the 17, gets him a little out of shape, and just overcomes the corner. SVG gets him inside and clears him up the S's.
It was on from this point. Both drivers did incredibly well, but this is where Busher got the run, courtesy of an unforced error from SVG.
Rarely do we see it, but that's exactly what happened. 16, too much speed into the bus stop, loses the back of the car. The 16, slight contact, look at it again, Lee, he turns in okay, but so much speed, he loses the rear, turning back to the left, right there. And the 17 capitalizes and finds a way to the right of the 16. This contact right here is NASCAR racing at its finest. And then, what a set of corners to close it in. Didn't allow the 16 to get to him on board with Busher.
This was the winning move. Mistake from Van Gisbergen. Busher pounces, gives him a little
Boy,
nudge,
was that good.
unsettles the 16, and says, I'm coming through to get this victory.
This is why Watkins Glen sells out. Finish after finish after finish.
Get on board a Busher. Contact with the wall. That right there. Remember, that is a change to the racetrack. SVG so good at using all of the racetrack. That's where he gets his speed. Just a little bit too much. Got on the high side of the curbs. A little bit of contact with the wall, but the high side of the curb, Steve, that's what got his car out of shape.
And what a drive by Busher.
That was a really good finish.
Let's get down there. Marty Snyder
Nice.
standing by to hear from one of the nice guys.